Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here for Retro Crypto YouTube channel. Got an exciting video for you guys today. A lot going on in the market that you guys probably don't even know about. All you know is that sea of red right beside me, right here. Let me drop me down at the bottom there. That sea of red is all you know, but you probably don't understand why that sea of red is happening. Everything happens for a reason. I kind of don't mind this because we're still pushing out the filth, the problems, the things that are holding back the crypto industry. And do I think the bottom end is in? Do I think the bottom's in? Stick around and you're going to find out. But before we do that, I need you guys to all do me a favor. Hit that like button, each and every one of you. Take a second, hit that like button, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed yet? Subscribe and hit that little bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. All right. All right. So here we go, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, today I want to talk to you about if it's altcoin season or Bitcoin season. I want to talk to you about some news things going on. Let's say U.S. charges crypto exchange with laundering 700 million. There's another one news article that's huge. Genesis is planning to file for bankruptcy. Justice Department, major international, blah blah blah. I forgot what that was about, but there's just so much I want to talk to you about today. But so the only thing I can do, oh yeah, I want to talk to you, of course, about Zen, and I want to talk about Hex, even though it's not much going on there as usual. And I want to talk to you guys about More Token, which I meant to talk to you about the other day, and I kind of that was a long stream. I just forgot. So anyway, let's dive right on in and we'll get started. All right, first things first, guys. You see that today is a bloody day. Don't get scared when you see a sea of red. Like, 18% down for Hex is scary though. So Hex actually is down to 0.0218, which is a pretty harsh drop for Hex. Sorry, Hexicans, I'm one of them. Well, I'm a supporter of Hex, but the whole market's down right now. Bitcoin's down to 20,711. But you got to remember that's a pullback, but it's not what I consider a drop. So are we going to see it go to the 15s again, low 16s? We'll see. You know what I mean? But I do feel the bottom of the market's in. I feel very comfortable dollar cost averaging. And what I did do this week was I turned off my dollar cost averaging just to see what was going on. But it's back on. I turned it back on yesterday, and I was right on the money. But anyway, back into this. Bitcoin, I see Ethereum's at 1,518. Tether is at a dollar, of course, is a stable coin. Duh. And you know the list goes on and on, but you get the drift of today. The easiest way to do it is just look down this hour chart and a day chart. You get a feeling for what's going on. All right. So moving forward. All right. So the first thing you're going to wonder right now is, okay, is it altcoin season or is it Bitcoin season? Well, if you take a look here at the blockchaincenter.net, the altcoin season index, and right now it's indicating that we are in Bitcoin season. So what Bitcoin season mean is it's the time to stock up on Bitcoin, more or less. Bitcoin's a hot commodity right now, but eventually it's going to flip around, go to altcoin season, and then that's where you're going to want to be at. But you kind of want to be there before everybody else is there. So that's the tricky part. And this is where this comes in handy. Just to take a peek at this tool every so often. It's very, very helpful. All right. Let's see here. Let me change the screen so you get a better view. Okay, U.S. charges. After we look at this, we're gonna look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I got technical analysis interwoven with these articles and just to keep things more interesting. Let me know if you like that, all right? And make sure you guys hit that like button. US charges crypto exchange Bitzlato, I don't know, with laundering 700 million. Long story short, the US Justice Department and Treasury Department has charged Bitzlato Ltd with money laundering and arrested its founder in Miami. Officials said at a press conference in Washington on Wednesday. Bitzlato, a Hong Kong-based platform, has been effectively shut down, and founder Anthony Ali, a long name, was taken into U.S. custody. Moves that will stop Bitzlato from catering to criminals tied to Russia. Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco said at the press conference. She outlined the coordinated enforcement actions, which also include the Federal Bureau of Investigations, French authorities, and U.S. Treasury Department, saying disrupted a busy corner of this criminal ecosystem. Long story short, guys, $700 million of laundering for the black web and just illegal stuff. But you know what? Banks do illegal stuff too. So don't get it twisted. Banks do illegal stuff every day. So don't let them. over cloud like, oh, crypto's bad. And in reality, the situation, there's much worse out there. All right. But it is kind of good to see regulation going. I don't mind regulation. I think it's going to be healthy for crypto. It's just hopefully we move forward in a healthy manner with regulation. All right. So, of course, after all that happened today, let's take a look at Bitcoin with the chart here. Right now, I have, oh, wrong screen. Right now, I have the Market Cipher chart up here for Bitcoin. And this is the Fu Manchu version of Market Cipher. And what we have here, and by the way, it's a free version. I always love saying it. You get it on TradingView for free. It's called Fu Manchu. All right. So, right here, this is January 8th. You have a change for previous trend, a long signal, a lot of bullish indicators, one bearish and then bullish. Little wick there. Now this is on a daily chart, guys. Now if you go to the Fu Manchu B chart on January 2nd, we started this channel very healthy, long signal, hit a sell on the 16th, and we've been pulling back. Momentum's been dropping. Momentum's the blue right here. Cash flow is still positive. That's that green in there you see. And the volume is dropping. All right. RSI is indicating that it's overbought, but it is pulling back. It was super overheated overbought, but now it's pulling back. Hope you understand what I'm saying there. Now we're going to pull this down to a 4-hour chart with a tighter time frame. We'll get a feel for things. All right, so it looks like we had a bearish continuation on January 17th. Then we actually had a short signal fire off today at 11 o'clock, and it dropped a little bit. So that's pretty cool. That was on point. Um, okay, the momentum here was confirmed to drop down, and momentum is still dropping. Cash flow is still good. This was kind of hard to read. Let me look a little closer. All right, the momentum is definitely pulling back down. We have a sell signal there. The cash flow is dropping slowly. The volume is definitely down. This one's a little tricky to read because this actually is this channel here. So Bitcoin is still pulling back. It's hard to say. Let's go ahead and drop this down to the 2-hour chart. Oh, and the RSI entered in neutral territory with the 4-hour chart. The 2-hour chart, I don't want to go any lower than that. Yeah, Bitcoin definitely pulled back. Here it is right here. There's your sell signal. There's that channel I was just looking at. The volume, the momentum's down. RSI is on oversold for Bitcoin. Got a sell signal fired off up here. So yeah, Bitcoin's experienced a bit of a pullback, but I think it's a healthy pullback. You don't want nothing to go straight up. Straight up is bad, guys, because what goes up must come down. And excuse me for being so thirsty, guys. I actually had a colonoscopy today. And yesterday was rough, and I'm good to go. No problems at all. But I want to make sure I take care of myself. So I'm getting older. But I am so dehydrated and tired and a little lethargic, tell you the truth. But weird experience. But you got to do it. Make sure you guys get it done, especially when you get older like me. All right, Bitcoin with the VRP, the VRVP with the Bollinger Bands here. That's the volume profiler with the Bollinger Bands. And you're going to see that Bitcoin resistance point, strongest point of resistance up to September 12th is going to be right here at $22,818. The recent rejection point would be at $21,695. So it's going to have a hard way to break past that a little bit, but I'm sure it can be done. But it's going to have to be patient. Now, remember, this is on the daily chart here. Bollinger Band is indicating Bitcoin is still overbought on a very bullish side of things. So remember that it's on a bullish side of things. With the Bollinger Band, its current strong level of support that it's telling me is at 16,798. So it should hold there. It shouldn't go beneath that, and only time will tell. But right now, that's a strong point of support. If it does, then we may see it come down to this point here at 15,461. Now, if it breaks that point, that's when you get nervous. That's when it could be a significant drop off. The MACD is showing Bitcoin as hell of bullish, very bullish, guys. As you can see, this is it lags behind the market, but it is a bullish signal for Bitcoin. And exponential moving average is definitely bullish on daily, and I'm sure the 4-hour is bullish for it. No, the 4-hour exponential moving average is not bullish for Bitcoin. It's actually showing significant weakness. It's dropped into the ribbons, but it is. I like calling this area bullish tendencies, but I don't like to call it bullish unless there's support like over here, over top of the ribbon, or at least like this. All right, and let's look at the 2-hour just for the heck of it. We're already there. 2 hours is saying bearish. So it looks like Bitcoin is going bearish. I would not be surprised if you wake up tomorrow morning and realize that Bitcoin is bearish now across up to the 4 hour chart. Daily chart with Ichimoku is predicting. Oh, finally, okay. Ichimoku is predicting bearishness into some bullishness, but this time around, it looks like Ichimoku's not going to be 100% on point. But we have to wait and see because it's always predicting out into the future. It may flow better, so we just have to keep an eye on it. But right now, it's predicting that it will go bullish around January 26th. Ichimoku is just a fun one, but it's right more than it's wrong. So as you can see, so we have to wait and see how this plays out. And remember, this is always predicting 4 days out into advance. All right. So that's that for Bitcoin. While we're on Bitcoin, I feel like I should talk about Ethereum just a minute, just for a moment. Considering it's like the silver digital silver to Bitcoin's digital gold, right? Uh, let's see. Ethereum has a short signal that fired off on the 18th and a sell signal. The channel is definitely dropping, guys. You got a sell signal here. There's a channel rolling through, hasn't come to completion. Momentum's down. RSI is really oversold. Yeah, so Ethereum's definitely doing a significant pullback on his own. So it's something to keep an eye on. All right, but it's kind of following the same trend as Bitcoin. All right. And that was on the 2 hour chart. I should have did the 4 hour. Let's see the 4 hours. 4 hours about the same. Okay, cool. All right. Next article up, guys. Genesis is planning to file for bankruptcy. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. So basically, FTX held us back. Through Terra Luna, Voyager, Celsius, but it turns out the FTX was a culprit, and then FTX is back in. They did what they did. So now Genesis is about to go bankrupt. But this is fun. You want all this to happen. Now you want to get rid of all these weak players, all these weak-handed companies causing all these problems for being greedy. So let's see what they did. Another one bites the dust. A report suggested the initial bankruptcy filing from Genesis could be before February. Cryptocurrency lending firm Genesis Global Capital, a subsidiary of crypto conglomerate Digital Currency Group, is reportedly preparing to file for bankruptcy as early as this week. According to a January 18 Bloomberg report, Genesis previously said it was considering a bankruptcy filing if it were able to raise cash amid a liquidity crunch, a situation similar to that preceding crypto exchange FTX, go figure, Chapter 11 filing in November, citing people with knowledge of the situation. So, yep, they're going bankrupt. The market's going to take a hit. Let's look down here. Gemini co-founder Cameron Winklevoss, who knew this was coming, that's why we were so upset, has also released several open letters through social media calling out Digital Currency Group CEO Barry Silbert, claiming Genesis owed Gemini $900 million for funds Gemini lent to it as part of the same program. So anyway, more crap going on in the crypto world. Companies going under. Nobody's too big to fail. That could be a good thing because that's I saw an article and I believe they refer to it like corporate socialism or something like that. But the practice that everybody's equal, nobody fails, we're all no child left behind kind of deal. But yeah, so Gemini's going under, guys. So it's going to get a little Genesis. I'm sorry, it's going to get a little rocky for the market, but I think it's probably going to be better in the long run. All right, so that article I found interesting. That also was the reason why Bitcoin dropped today. No duh, right? Showing my age, no duh. All right, let's look at Zen Monitor real quick. Gwei is currently at today is January 18th, 7:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gwei is at $7.74 US to mint and claim right now. As you can see, to mint will be $4.91, to claim will be $2.83. It's not horrible, but I would try to wait till it's at least under 6. But it still pays out in the long run. It all comes down to what kind of confidence you have in a project. My confidence level is pretty high right now. I would say I would rank it as being pretty high. Let's see, how long has it been around? I want to check that out. Does it say on this one? Because I know we passed the 100-day mark. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's take a peek over here, guys. You can see the Gwei. Right, what I like to do is I like to come over here to Zen Turbo. Let's look at the Gwei. Earlier, the Gwei was all the way over here. I was like, holy cow. All right, you do not want to be minting. You do not want to be claiming when it's like that. You might just want to set your alarm clock or get up extra early or stay up a little late and then go ahead and do it. but the purpose is to do it when it's at its cheapest amount. All right, but that was pretty high. Now you know what? I have not looked. Let's look here. The burnt Zen is burnt at 8.27%. That is good. Burns got penalties at 1.16 Zen, and then Burns at 8.17. Okay. So yeah, Zen is burning. Things are coming along slowly but surely. And if you guys haven't heard about it, you can watch my video from I think yesterday or the day before. You want to look into Phoenix and you want to look into Nex NEX token. Next token is the reflection token that Jack Levin is creating, and Phoenix is being created by Joe. I mess his Joe Blow. I messed his name up. BL. Go to my video yesterday. You'll see it. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's jump over here to the charting for Zen because there's not too much in here I can show you that you haven't seen a million times already. There is one thing that we should look at very quickly. I am sorry, guys. Let me pull this up very quickly. Da, da, Zen turbos and no. Where is it? I do not want to pause. But I really want to show this ultrasound money. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. So let's take a peek here at ultrasound money. Very informative. If you guys have not used this, but it tells you so much what's going on, what's burning and what's hot on Ethereum. So we go to the 30-day for ultrasound money. Here is CoinTool, the batch minter, then Zen Tour NFTs, and then I believe there's another one down here, Zen Crypto. So I mean, you got to remember the big players. They see this. This is whatever. These are the number one things going on the entire Ethereum blockchain. It's impossible you don't see this. If you look at the 7-day one, oh man, Zen's kind of fell off from the top because, and I know why, and I'll explain to you why. It's down here. But the reason why it's fallen off in the last 7 days, much less today, because a lot of people aren't claiming or minting right now because it's so expensive, which is actually a good thing, and it's part of Jack Levin's vision plan, the way that it's all supposed to work out. The higher the fees, the less people are going to mint. Like today, it was like 27 or something. It was a lot today. So people may say, "Oh, I got 7 days. I may want to wait, but or try to wait." But just keep that in mind. That's going on. All right, let's keep moving here. All right, Zen Crypto. We're gonna do a little bit of technical analysis. Remember, it's such a microscopic, micro cap kind of token right now that it's kind of hard to chart out, but I do enjoy to chart it. With the Vu Manchu fired off with a change from previous trend on January 15th, a bullish signal, uh, long signal, a bullish continuation, bullish, bearish continuation, a short signal right here, and then a sell signal. Right now, we're actually currently sitting at the sell signal. Now, this yellow line right here indicates the support level. That is at 5 zeros, then 15186. So hopefully it holds there, but I can't guarantee anything, guys. And we're definitely on a B chart. We're just going right into sell mode, right down this channel. But it looks like it might be about to bottom out, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But it looks like it. But the momentum's down. The volume is actually slowly ticking up, actually. So the volume's actually improving. And it looks like we might be entering the bottom of this channel. But only time will tell. RSI is indicating that it might slowly be about to go back up to neutral territory. But right now, it's in the oversold territory. My trusty VRVP chart with the Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands are pretty much saying that it's neutral territory right now. Its primary support level will be at 5 zeros 15, and then with the chart that I have it laid out right now, the upper resistance point, the strong one, is going to be with 5 zeros 72834. Now, if I take and open this up a little bit, it might change up a little bit, but it doesn't. So it would be right here, 5025 is the current resistance point that we're floating around at. So we want to break past that, but only time will tell, and we can hope for the best. The MACD is indicating Zen as being, I would say, very bearish right now for MACD, which does lag behind the market. All right, now with the 200-day moving average here, I don't think Zen's even been around 200 yet. But you have the purple is the 20, the orange. No, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. The purple is a 20, the green is a 50, The orange is 100, and then the red is the 200, which then has not been around for 200 days. I'm positive of that. But let's take a peek here. Matter of fact, we're going to bypass this chart because I do not think that it would be smart wise to do this chart right now because it just hasn't been around long enough, in my opinion. I will say the fear and greed indicator down here for XEN is indicating it as being fearful. We're going to skip that chart. Sorry about that, guys. Now, the Ichimoku chart for XEN is saying that for the next 4 days, XEN is going to be weird. So, in other words, next 4 days, it looks like we're going to continue in this bearishness, but it does look like there will be some bullishness coming for XEN. So, we have to wait and see. There is a little green candle right there, if you want to call it that, or a green speck. We're going to call it a speck today. How does that sound, guys? All right. Next up, next article, Justice Department announces major international crypto enforcement action. Did I already do this one? I thought I did. Bear with me. Yeah, we already did. So I'm not going to worry about this. All right. All right. Let's go into the More token. I meant to cover More token the other day, and I accidentally forgot it. More token was created by Trayvon James. If you guys are around Hexicans, especially, you see this little green dot when people names. That basically meant that they supported More token when it came out. I believe it like in July or August. I think it was August. And that's what. So if you're on Twitter and you say a little green dot, that's what it means. It means you support More token. And uh please follow me on Twitter. This is me. Look for this. All right. Right here is More token. Trevor James created this. It has a 21 billion token supply. It's the ERC20, which means that it is on the Ethereum blockchain. Basically, I'm not trying to go through the whole history of it because you guys can come in here and read up on your own, or just go to Trayvon James' channel. But I do follow Trayvon James. I have learned a lot from him. He is one of the more knowledgeable guys, in my opinion. He's brutally honest. Sometimes he's too honest and he annoys everyone probably, but he's very honest and he doesn't lie. He just speaks his mind. But this token that he created is doing quite well, and he is marketing it quite well, and is holding its value, especially considering the fact that More token was released on let's see what date this says it was released, because I roughly know what. Yep, around August 8th. That's about right. That is right on the money. Actually, I think that is the date that it was released, and it let's say it was released at what value did it come up at? Now you got to remember, when you release a token, it's going to be a lot of volatility, of course. Everybody should realize that. That's sitting here with me right now, at least watching this. And I just messed this all up. Bear with me. That's the one thing that's the cipher chart is annoying with. And that's when you start moving stuff around. But anyway, so when it's released, it shot way up to like something ridiculous. So you know how that goes. But let's just say its starting point was really more like around $2. That's the way I remember it. And right now it's sitting at 71 cents. And that's not bad considering that he launched it in the middle of the bear market and it's at 71 cents. You can't knock that, guys. He did a free airdrop for this More token, which meant that everyone who I forgot how he did it. I think all you had to do was send him your address, and then he just dropped it to people. And it was an airdrop, and it was free. It was free money. It was like a super awesome gift. I'll be honest, I had to sell mine because I came to a situation where the bear market got real tighter than I thought, and I did not practice good common sense and take my profits. So I had to sell it, and I regret it so bad because it's doing so freaking well. My plan is to actually start scooping some up and just dollar cost averaging. Like today will probably be a good. Is today a good day? Today I wait for it to pull back a little bit more. But yeah, I probably try to pick some up more like around the support level down here at 55 cents. But I really like this token. It's looking good. It has done well. It's rebounded more than once, which I love seeing. It's been very healthy actually compared to a lot of other projects. Right now it's on a 4-hour chart. It's pretty bullish even to today. It's looking good because you got to look right here on December 31st. It was at 47 cents and it's at 72 cents. You can't knock that. That's actually quite impressive, especially something that was launched during the bear market by a crypto influencer. It's pretty impressive. Now, one of the things that he has been doing to market the token One of the things that it does, he has NFTs out for it. Now, I'm not real big on NFTs, but people love these things and they pay good money for them. So definitely want to keep your eye out for this project. Let's do a little bit more charting real quick. The B chart has it's definitely a move a pullback, but the whole market is. You can see right here, and it's dropping down, the volume's down, RSI is heading back down. It was overbought. Let's see where this has. Let's see if this gives us a good buy point. All right, so the support level that must hold right now is 45 cents. If it drops beneath that, it could drop significantly. The upper resistance level is sitting at 86 cents. And then from there, it goes up. But yeah, I really do like this project. I just want to put this in people's radar. Here's the moving average for it right here. 20-day just crossed over. The moving average is bullish, 100% bullish right now. 20 days, the purple, the green is the 50, the orange is the 100, and the red is the 200. That is actually a very good moving average chart right there. That's very healthy. And that's on a 4-hour chart. That's pretty impressive. Now, if we do it on a daily chart, it's going to change things up, but it still looks good on a daily chart. Wow. So yeah, you definitely want to keep this project in your radar. It's doing quite well during a bear market. He's kind of shooting from the hip with a lot of it. And the base principles is no more than 21 million tokens created. I think there was a burn that he was considering doing. I'm not sure how that played out. I haven't followed it that closely, but I have been following the value of it. Keep it in your radar. Now, this is like one of those things where you don't go all in, you know what I mean? But you definitely want to get like a little taste here and there. All right. Now, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet. But I think you guys need to look into this token. All right. And start watching Trayvon James, actually. He's very, very informative. Now, the exponential moving average for it is bullish, 100% bullish. I don't even, oh my gosh, it's bullish, even on the daily chart. 2 hours? Let's see. Yep, very bullish. So it's super bullish, guys. And last but not least, I was going to talk about Cardano, but it's not too much going on there. Let's talk about HEX. I forgot to talk about HEX. I can't believe I did it to you guys. Some of y'all are like, where's my HEX at? I knew it. All right, HEX is vicious today. Oh my God. I tell you what, somebody just pulled the rug on everybody with HEX. In other words, they didn't pull the rug. They took all their profits and ran today. Somebody took out, they just took everything and ran. So all you can do is sit down, suck your thumb, and be patient. It'll come back. But there was some major sell action going on with HEX today. I'm sure I could look it up, but what's the point? What's done is done. My nephew likes to dig through the wallets and see who did what, but I'm just like, it's done. You know what I mean? But yep, that's what that is. Major sell. Somebody sold maybe a huge stake in it or something. But yeah, as of right now, HEX over here is down 13%, 12.5%. Wow, I'm not even going to chart this. It's sitting at a strong support level, so let's just hope this support level holds. The support level was already drawn in by me, and that's right where it stopped. Let's pray to God that's where it holds. All right. Yeah, HEX is horrible today. There's not much you can say for it. A lot of selling. Man, that's a lot of selling. All right, since we're there, let's look at Cardano real quick. I love my Cardano. Ichimoku, but just keep it short and sweet. Take up any more of your time. Let's go. Purchase in, of course. ADA. All right, so ADA right now is showing a bullish continuation, a bearish continuation, a short signal, and a sell signal. So ADA is definitely pulling back right now. Its primary support level is going to be, I'm going to go with here. Hopefully it doesn't drop beneath 0.323. It might, but hopefully it doesn't. You can see right now there's a sell signal here. We're riding down that channel. The momentum's down. The volume's down. Cash flow is okay. RSI is oversold. So you have to ride this bad boy out, guys. But remember, what goes down must come up. Also, as you can see on the screen, there's 2 things I need y'all to do for me. I need you guys to like and subscribe to my channel. That is the most important. And the second thing that helps me out a lot is if you guys would get that $3 membership to help me pay for this streaming software. It's like $50 a month. Not kidding. But if not, it's all good. I like to be in the know, and I like to teach others and help others along the way. So with all that said, that's it. Stay blessed, stay happy, and leave questions. And nobody joined my Reddit. That was messed up. On a live stream the other day, I asked everybody to join my Reddit channel, my Reddit group on Reddit. you're done watching this, so go to Reddit and join my group so I can have some members in there instead of by myself. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace out.